We are about set for some football, and it's Joey Sly to kick things off. And off we go from the Steel City. This taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's a first carry for their running back. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to be about a yard short of the first, getting it up to the 36. Trying to avoid the early 3 and out, they face 3rd and a yard. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. On 3rd and a yard, it's McCarthy. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
19 Lions. Set up. Ready.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Here's 2nd and 6. You have a tight end motioning left here. Now a toss play, running left.
Simple play to call, but complex to execute. A toss play is beautiful, Mike, when a team hits it like they just did. We can see why they're a fan of the toss. Healthy game, and they pick up the first down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Warrior 70.
They put Pickens in motion.
Ready.
On second down, here's McCarthy. He's got it at the 7. About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's 1st and goal.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
They'll put a receiver in motion right. Play action now. It's McCarthy. He runs with it.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Ready.
Here's another shot from the 6 at 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Set. Hut, hut.
Now McCarthy. That's hauled in at the 2. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Viking 18. Go, Chap. Go, Chap. Ready, ready.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season. The PAT, up and good. And the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the goal line. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds. very solid return. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Track at 60. Set. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Right to the air goes Daniels. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
70 ready. 70 ready. 18 left. 18 left. Ready.
On 2nd down, it's Daniel. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Ready. Set.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4.
79 Broncos. 13. Pioneer. Let go.
From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. The pass is caught by Turner. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Turner goes in motion.
Mustang 19. Go.
To the air again is Daniels. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return starts from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
Okay, ready.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Go. Ready.
Setting up to throw is McCarthy. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
Got it. Ready.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And we're back to the Steel City after this. 2nd and a yard.
Ready? Hut, hut.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Set it. Go, Reed. Go. Check. Hurt. Hurt. Ready, ready.
They'll stay on the ground. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Hurt. Hurt. Let's go now. Check. Bobcat. Check. Bobcat.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Ready, ready. Panther 11. Panther 11. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
To throw, it's McCarthy. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And the Steelers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal, as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 3.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Hut, go. Check, go.
Here's a run. Powering forward. He's in. Touchdown, Steelers. 2nd touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 on the year. The extra point, up and good. And the Steelers will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. First and 10.
Here we go, set.
Oh, he coughs up the football. One of the Steelers has it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
Come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Checks, let's go. Hurt, hurt. Right there, hurt. Keep the ball moving. Ready.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
2nd and 2, you're thinking, I got 2 downs to get 2 yards. How hard can that be? Well, against this defense, it turns out to be a big challenge. They take you back for a loss at 2, and now you find yourself on 3rd down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Quick throw, taken in, and the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Trap 60, trap 60.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Off the bootleg, it's McCarthy. That is caught, and he's in. George Pickens. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The extra point is good. And the Steelers will take a 21-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring him down.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Oh, no, back over the middle. It's intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
You know, Mike, drastically different things waiting for these two squads on the sideline as they run out. I mean, we can hear the defensive sideline celebrating all the way up here. I mean, back-to-back drives, they come away with the takeaway. Now, on the offensive sideline, there's no celebration awaiting. It's coaches looking to gather their guys together and say, look, we've got to have ball security. If we don't protect the football, we have no chance.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. That is brought in. And he will go all the way. George Pickens. Touchdown Steelers. His second touchdown of this first half. No problem there on the extra point. And the Steelers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Turner goes in motion. On 1st down, Daniels. That one into the hands of Turner. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. And they're into field goal range now as he's got the 1st down at the 26-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Buffalo 18. Ready. Hut. Ready.
They'll go play action here with McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete. They say no to the field goal, but that backfires. They're going to come away with nothing as this first half comes to an end. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face second down and 7.
Go! 69.
Throwing now. Daniel. Short pass taken in by the tight end. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. In motion, it's Jackson.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Daniels to throw. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. And the defense has it. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Shut up. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Take go.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
Let's go now. 79 Bronco. Go.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. There's that man again, another catch. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
Ready.
Here's McCarthy. Well, it's another catch for his favorite target. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And the Steelers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. They get the conversion on 3rd and inches.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
Curve 19. Curve 19. Hut, hut.
Play action now. It's McCarthy.
It's a nice job here defensively. Down here tight, it's easy to be so concerned about stopping the pass that you lose sight of the quarterback when he decides to become a runner. Not the case here. Picks up a little positive yardage, sets up 2nd and goal.
Okay, break.
Ball at the 3, 2nd down and goal.
Hey, check that. Street. Alert. Ready.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. This defense back up, but stepping up. No gain on the play. It stays at the 3.
So on 2nd down, they try to hammer it in on the ground, Mike, but now on 3rd and goal, I don't think you had any choice but to put this ball in your quarterback's hands and test this defense through the air.
19. Let's go. 60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! Let go! Get up!
They'll look to throw for it with McCarthy. And he will take this one across into the end zone. J.J. McCarthy. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The extra point is up and through. And the Steelers will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard.
Come on,
They'll try to get this one on the ground. Good work on the ground. He's got it. First down. Up at about the 42.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
Go! 19 Lions! Let go!
On 1st and 10, here under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. The pass is caught by Turner. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Track at 60! Let's go now!
In motion, it's Jackson.
Trap 60! Trap 60! Hook!
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he is going to be out of bounds. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal. To the air again is Daniels. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
A throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And he'll be forced to throw that one away. Excellent work defensively. He took away all the options, and now it is 4th and goal.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Chop alert, chop alert.
This drive will start on the ground. Oh, got to be careful here. Looks like they're just going to avoid the safety, but not by much. That was close to being a disaster.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Seven Pirates, 19 Lions. Set, go.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down at about the 13-yard line.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He'll get that one to Taylor, complete. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Come on, set.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. Quick throw here is complete. first down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Go street.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts.
Here we go. Ready.
Up the middle they go. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready. Buffalo 18. Hup.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. That's caught left side by Burton. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads. They all played their responsibilities, and they're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch.
Steelers getting ready to put this one away. This returnable from inside his own 40. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 backward. 60 backward. Track it 60. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready, ready.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
On the set. 70 range. 70 range. Ready, ready. Hey, smash. 18 backward. 18 backward. Get up.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot. In motion, it's Jackson.
Ready.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And he will score. Touchdown, Commanders. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Let's go. Go.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Broncos. Tag.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
Mike, you've heard me say it 1,000 times. The easiest down to throw the ball in the NFL is first down. I hate when teams wait till later in the possession to throw the ball. So early first down completion, you're
in trouble, and down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
18, Pioneer.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit, and after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
3rd and long.
Go. Huh. Ready.
He'll try the right side this time.
No real surprise here, Mike. I think with the way their defense is playing, they decide to just play it safe, short run, get the ball a little bit closer for their kicker here on 4th down, and just make sure they end this drive with points.
No issues there. This one is good. And the Steelers will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
They'll come up here 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Daniels. He'll let one go down the middle. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Frankly, Mike, a disaster. I don't know how else to classify it. I mean, that's now 5 turnovers, 3 coming through the air. You're just not going to win games at this level playing and giving the ball away.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. He's got it! And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. The extra point is good. And the Steelers add on to their already sizable lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. On first down, Daniels. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Let's go now.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Check go.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
Go.
Daniels now on first down. He's going to air this one out. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. So this one in the win column for the Steelers. And right away you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with the takeaways. As a result, they're going to come away with the victory.